Hey guys, KS-72 here. I want to share another video with you guys. This time we're going to go over some precautionary measures you can take on bike security, from preventing your bike getting stolen. Now, as we all know, if somebody really wants your bike, nothing's going to stop them. They're going to take it. I mean, three hefty guys could probably lift this bike, throw it in a van, and off they go without even starting it or without even unlocking the wheel lock. So there's a few things you can do that can help eliminate that. First of all, the basics are park in well-lit areas. Park the bike in places that that are surrounded by a bunch of people. If you happen to be in a position where you're going to stay overnight somewhere and you're not sure if the bike's going to be secure, maybe take Uber, maybe take a taxi. If there's any way, don't take the bike. But if you must, well, these are a few things that we're going to go over. I've got two items I purchased. I'll make two separate videos. The first one's going to be on this item here. I don't know if you can see that. This is a, guess it doesn't have a particular name, but I'll put the link in the description. I got this on Amazon. It's basically just a electrical remote alarm system. And I'm curious to see how loud this thing is, and also how effective it is putting it underneath my seat, if it actually is going to distract and get attention, because that's really all these are good for. It's just to turn heads. Somebody looks to see where the noise is coming from. Hopefully the person trying to steal your bike kind of gets spooked, so to speak, and just runs off and leaves the bike alone. So I'm going to go over that with you guys today, and let's see how it sounds. So the first thing we're going to go over, guys, is the unboxing. As I said before, this is the package. As you can see, there's no actual name for it. Oh, well, I'm sorry, there's the name. They call it a Wsdcam, and it's made in China. And some of the features that it offers is a sensor with 7 levels. It's got a 113 dB rating for sound. It's got a panic button on the remote, and basically this runs off of 3, I'm assuming AAA batteries or 2A batteries. We'll see what's inside when we open it up. And which is a good thing, because I didn't want to tamper. There's also alarm systems that you can wire into the bike electrical system. I don't want to do that because I don't want to risk shorting something out or causing any kind of currency fluctuations, because you never know if these devices are defective or not. Not these in particular, but the ones that actually get wired into your electrical system. That would have to be done by a professional. That's what I would recommend. But anyway, so yeah, let's get the unboxing done. So right off the bat, you get a user's manual, which pretty much is self-explanatory. It's just a signal that this, let me get this out of the way. It's just a signal from the remote to the actual alarm, speaker alarm, that triggers the sound. And then when it sets it in active mode, well, basically it depends on how sensitive you set your sensors. If it determines that there's any kind of vibration on the bike, this should go off. So we're going to see how well the vibration is detecting movement on the bike, and how loud it sounds. So it comes with a little remote key or controller, if you will, that arms it, disarms it. This locks it when you're sets the alarm on. This is for different sounds, because you can set it up to make different kind of sounds depending what you want to make it sound like when the alarm goes off. Let me make sure though, I don't want to stir you guys wrong. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Kind of did my homework before I made the video, so I could be wrong though. So I'm sorry, the first button, yeah, is right, it's to arm. The first button is going to be to arm. All right, and disarm. Oh, I'm sorry, and the bottom one's to disarm. The one in the center with the electrical symbol is to decide what kind of tone you want. And then the last one is vehicle finder. Basically, if you forgot where you parked, you can hit that button and basically find your bike. I just find that funny because I mean, I don't know. I don't see how someone would forget where they park, but I guess it happens. Anyway, so we went over the control. You get the unit itself, pretty hefty, nice weight to it. Seems to be made of good quality. Here's the release tab. So the batteries are inside. We won't open it up. I mean, let me see if you guys want to know what kind of batteries it takes, because I don't know if it's 3A or 2A. Let's see here. Oh, that's very funny. I don't see where it tells us what size battery, so I guess we'd have to open it up. I wouldn't feel comfortable not explaining to you guys. Wow, that's really funny. You would think that it would have it here on the highlights. So anyway, okay, I don't want to make the video any longer than I have to. We'll go over that in a second here. I'll tell you what kind of batteries are in here. And then it comes with two sets of zip ties, because you have the option of running zip ties through here. I don't know if you can see that. You can run one through here and one through here and basically tie it on something on the bike, or you have the option of using these sticky pads, and basically one would go here, the other would go here, and then you can just stick that on the bike somewhere, which is what I'm going to do inside the seat, depending if I like how loud it sounds. If it doesn't sound loud, and I'm not going to even bother with it. And then you got a little a plastic tool, which basically helps you open it up when it comes time to change the batteries out. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and open this. Let me see, can I? Yeah, let's open it up, because it also comes with a little screwdriver. I didn't want to stop the video and have to start again, but it came with a tool, so we'll go ahead and do that now, because I'm not sure what size batteries this comes with, so I'm sure you guys would like to know. So there's one screw there that you'll have to detach. And then with your little pry tool here, there you go, just simple snaps open. And it comes with 3 AA batteries. I'll replace these with Duracell or Energizers, but for now, we'll go ahead and do these. And then let's just, well, I was gonna say, let's just pull the tab now. I hope I didn't arm it. I don't see why it would come armed, but anyway. Okay. And let's go ahead and put the screw back. Like I said, guys, you know, if somebody really wants to take your bike, they're going to take it. But these are some precautionary measures you can take to kind of hopefully distract them from doing so. You know, hey, anything helps, right? I mean, it sucks to have your bike stolen. Shit. I've never had one taken from me thus so far, and I don't plan on ever letting that happen. So let me set this aside, guys. I want to do something else real quick. Okay, now I want to show you where I'm going to mount it. Hold on, I'll just gotta get my keys here. Oh shit, wrong position. And I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put it underneath the seat here. I guess that's pretty good. Let's see. And I didn't want to go all out, guys. You know, it costs money to have to go and get it done. You know, getting it done professionally, putting an alarm system in there, where some of these alarms have like remote start and the lights flash, and I don't need all that. All I need is it to sound off to tell me, hey, someone's fucking with me, help me out. So that's all I'm concerned about. Okay, so yeah, you're barely catching it, but right here, and I don't want to move the camera, right here's a pocket, and that's where I'm going to pretty much place it, just like that. But of course I'm going to use the sticky tape So let's see how it sounds with it being just exposed like that. You have to wait a few seconds. It'll beep one more time. It's armed. Now let's just see how sensitive this thing is. So that's the first, it'll sound off to say, hey, you're tampering with me. If you do it again, I'm gonna sound off, and this is where it'll sound off. And then disarmed it. It's pretty loud. Let's see, it said there was 7 settings, right? Let's see, I'm gonna do it to the max. Okay guys, so I also wanted to show you what kind of battery comes inside this. So I took the 4 screws off and basically just opened it again. And as you can see, it takes kind of like a miniaturized 3A and 2A battery, but that's the kind of battery it takes, just so you're aware. And then this came off, but it's not a big thing. I think you just pretty much just set it back on there like so. There's a little groove right there that fits right on in, and then pretty much you're done. I'm not going to screw it back because I don't want to waste more time on the video for you guys and make it more, boring. So now we're going to go over the sensitivity level. It's in the instruction manual, but I'll go over it with you guys real quick. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold the unlock key and you're going to continue holding it. This will immediately light up blue. It's going to beep 3 times. After the 3rd beep, the light's going to go off. Continue holding the unlock button. When it comes back on and stays lit, you release it. And then at that point, every time you click this, that's the sensitivity level. And then once you figured out what kind of sensitivity level you like, hit the unlock button one more time, the light will go off and it's done. Now, the difference in knowing what the sensitivity level is the higher the tone, the more sensitive. The lower the tone, the less sensitive. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that now. It's off. Now it's back on, release, and now, hear the tone? Okay, so there's the lowest. I'm gonna set mine to that, and then you're gonna hit, and there you go, it's set. So now, let me go ahead and just without the seat on one more last time, I'm gonna go ahead and set the alarm. And let's see how sensitive this is. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so now let's go ahead and I'm gonna put the seat on. We're gonna try it with the seat on and see how that works out. All right, guys. I'm curious because by having the seat on, I'm assuming it's gonna muzzle the sound. So I wanna see if there's gonna be any difference in the sound quality. Let's arm it. It's still pretty loud. I can hear it pretty clearly. All right, let's say some guy was coming around, checking out my bike, kind of starts moving it around. It's gonna leave it alone. If he continues to touch it, it's pretty loud. I can hear it. It's going to turn heads. It's going to distract the person trying to steal the bike. And as you can see, as long as there's movement, the alarm will go off. It doesn't have to be a serious hit or a bang. So let's try it one more time. All right. So I'm some thief coming to steal this bike. as I stated before, there's only so much you can do to protect your bike, right? I mean, if somebody really wants it, they're going to take it. Unfortunately, that's the sad truth. But you know, these small precautionary measures you take can help eliminate that. You know, I'm sure someone trying to steal the bike, hearing that sound, grabbing attention, more than likely they're not going to mess with it. They're going to run off or just forget about it. You know, so I'll put the link in the description. Like I said, it didn't cost a whole lot for that added security, and I think it's worth it. You know, so. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and this is KS-SF22. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.